This is Umar for BoxNation. I'm joined by HS Riyadh season ambassador, now Frank Warren captain as well, coming off a great victory against the Amo Williams. When everything moves so quickly in life like this, how do you keep yourself humbled, man?
The people I have around me, they keep me grounded. Being a big believer in God keeps me grounded. Having people around me who have got all the money in the world, who have been to the top of the sport, who have seen it and got the T-shirt, as you say, it keeps me very grounded, to say the least, because it's nothing new to them. So yeah, huge shout out to each and every one of them.
Do you think if you didn't have certain people around you, the guys in this room and everyone in your team, that it may be a bit different?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Everything would be different. I'd be sitting here thinking I'm the dog's bollocks. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I just got to thank. Like I said, I can't be thankful enough, Umar.
Well, you got to believe that, though.
No, 100%. But there's a fine line between believing in yourself and being arrogant, and I like to always, stay below that line and just be someone like have that kind of triple G-esque to fighting and out the ring as well. Just be someone who, friendly, man of the people, but when it's time to get down to business, we make it happen and we handle it very well as well.
I hear that. Yeah, Gennady Golovkin's a very good person to model yourself off.
100%.
You also talked about Anthony Joshua in the press conference yesterday, who now joined you as another Riyadh season ambassador. What is it about Anthony that you model for yourself? What's it about him?
Just from day dot, his professionalism, how he has his team operating around him, how each and every one of them play a very pivotal role, and the 1% all add up on fight night. So I've kind of adopted that mentality as well, and just how he is, man, as a person. Listen, like the other day, I saw an article on him. He's doing something with old retired boxers, opening a care home for them. Like, come on, man. How can you not want to be like someone like that? Do you know what I mean? How can you not have aspirations to help them as well? Because listen, a lot of ex-pro boxers, they're not in the best state financially, physically and mentally as well. So to aid them and to aid people in the sport you've been in who have opened doors for us, and to give back to them is massive.
And being on an undercard, I mean, that's crazy. If you're sort of striving to be like someone, and you're fighting on his undercard at the National Stadium, I believe your chief support as well.
Yeah, hopefully chief support. So it'll definitely be packed out by the time I do my ring walk and whatnot as well. So following in the footsteps of these guys, well, I can't go wrong, and it's all about staying humble, and most importantly, getting the win.
So you've got Anthony Joshua, Terence Crawford, Jared Anderson and Hamzah Sheeraz.
Yeah, not a bad little lineup, is it?
Great list to be on.
Yeah, no, honoured, especially to even be mentioned in the same sentence as them. I'm truly humbled, man, and it's what dreams are made of. And like I said, as long as I keep getting the results and getting them in good fashion, sky's the limit.
So considering all of that, considering the brilliant win you had over Amo Williams, we were hearing Chris Eubank Jr., WBC world title shot against Carlos Dames.
Yep.
This is no disrespect to Tyler Denny, who's a brilliant fighter, and why I'm asking this question, but obviously his profile is nowhere near a world title level or Chris Eubank Jr., but it's still a very tough fight. He's on a great
That's
run.
what makes it dangerous. What you just said there is exactly the reason why this fight is the hardest fight of my career, and it's the most dangerous fight of my career to date, because he hasn't got the resume of the guys I was meant to fight. So now it's like most fighters in my position would, I can like have a couple of days off. I can go into camp late. I can do this. I can do that. That's not the story here. Listen, I'm going in with everything. I've got too much to lose. Too much people have invested their time and efforts into me, and the only way I can repay these people is by going in there, putting on devastating performances, and eventually become an undisputed middleweight champion of the world.
Before the Amo Williams fight, how were those rounds with Tyler?
Yeah, it was. It can't really take much away from it, because I think I'd done about 18 rounds or 16 rounds spar that day, and then the last 4 rounds with him. So I can't read too much into it. But yeah, we've been in the ring together before, and we're going to do it again 21st September.
Is he a similar fighter to Amo, would you say?
Yeah, he is, because that's why we got him in for sparring in the last fight. But like I said, I believe with his mentality going into this fight now, he's a lot more of a dangerous fighter than Amo was. Reason being is because people expected Ammo to beat me. No one expects Tyler Denny to beat me. So he's going in there with nothing to lose, and I'm going in there with everything to lose.
Did you watch his fight with Felix Cash?
Yeah, he done well. I knew he was going to do a number on him because listen, this sport is about being active and building momentum, and he's on a good roll. He's on a good roll, and you can't just come in there and blow someone away like that. It doesn't. That's how the game doesn't work like that. And yeah, so no shocks from my side.
Did you ever get to contractual points for Chris Eubank Jr.?
I think there was something going on. I didn't see nothing myself in writing, so I can't really make too much of a comment about that. But allegedly, yeah. But it didn't happen. It's one of those now. I just have to concentrate on Tyler Denny. I mean, the Chris Eubank Jr. fight would have been massive, and it would have been perfect for me in this stage of my career. But listen, I think now I've got to beat Tyler Denny. I've got to win a world title, and then maybe we can come back to that.
Okay. Do you think he'll ever fight you or not?
I'd like to think so. I said before, I don't think there's nothing out there for him, bar the Conor Benn fight. That makes sense. And I don't think that fight's going to happen anytime soon either. So he can just stick to gambling at the minute.
Okay. I just spoke to Liam Smith, and he said there were talks about yourself and him fighting at Wembley Stadium.
Great fighter. Yep.
He's now fighting Josh Kelly. He says if he beats Josh Kelly, he wants to fight you.
Yep.
Open to that?
I'd love to fight him as well. I'd love to listen, former world champion, someone who's very well respected in the game, been in there with Canelo Alvarez. But my main focus now is Tyler Denny. Like all these Liam Smiths and Chris Eubank Jr.'s and Carlos Adames, they can all wait. They won't be realities unless I beat Tyler Denny 21st September.
You stop Tyler?
Inshallah, that's the plan. Whether I stop him, whether I win on points, it doesn't matter. Just a win is key, but a win looking good as well. Looking good, that's the main thing, especially at this level of the sport as well, when you got so many people watching who are not all boxing purists. You're going to have a lot of casuals there as well. So as long as I make it brutal and make it entertaining, that's the key.
Yeah, it's only going to be 100,000 people there. No pressure,
no pressure.
Hamzah, thank you for your time.
Cheers, Umar. Thank you very much.